Hey Janardana, Hari Om. So one of my previous posts had given a post on religion should not be analyzed. And, there is no, if you go on analyzing, in fact, it will lead you to observing the post. That's of the post. For which, interestingly, I have received some comments. First comment is one Yamini Gayatri. She says, humble pranams Guruji. Once a sannyasini said, when they say they are your parents, you believe and trust them totally. The same is your religion. You should believe in it without any reason. Somehow those words always linger in my heart. Good Yamini, that's how you are supposed to be. In fact, first, the kid knows only the mother, not even the father. First, it is only the mother it knows. It doesn't know anything. As it suckles the breast of the mother and takes the milk, it keeps looking at her face. So there is some sort of an emotional connected bond that happens between the mother and the child. The mother feels very happy that she is feeding milk. The child probably satisfies its hunger at the same time. It keeps looking at the mother on and off as it suckles the breast. So there is a deep bondage that happens. Initially, when it was inside the womb, it was connected with an umbilical cord to the mother, and when the mother delivers, the umbilical cord is cut. But once again, that relationship of togetherness between the mother and the child is established when she breastfeeds. So, first the kid always recognizes the mother. Now the mother slowly introduces the father. Now the child knows that there is somebody equally important. Oh, he is the father. The Shastras say that at the right age, the father takes the child to the Guru and he introduces the Guru to the child, who is son or daughter. From where Gurukulam starts. And now the Guru imparts certain things according to their religion, customs, tradition. And the Guru gives the wholesome knowledge of the concept of the universal consciousness in different ways. Ultimately, it is the universal consciousness. Probably for us, it is Janardana. For somebody else, it may be some Subramanya Swami. For somebody else, it may be something else. So, now slowly the belief starts growing to what we belong to. The child comes up, it starts understanding what is the concept of religion, what is all this happens. These were those days. Today the concept of the father leaving the child with the Guru is very rare. There is nothing like that. Where the Guru is also busy, father is also busy. You don't know why he says things. These things happen. That is what is happening to Guru. Now even in religion, people have started bringing in business concepts also because they have to run the show. So unless there is a business concept inside the religion, they have a feeling that their school of thought may not work. In religion, there are thousands of schools of thoughts in every religion. So, the concept of father leaving the child doesn't arise. Actually, that is why we do the red circle. In Tamil, we call it as Punal. It is called Punal. In Telugu, they call it Odu. They will do that ceremony. What for that ceremony is done? That ceremony is done so that the boy becomes eligible for higher studies. Higher studies means not in IIT, IIM. He must start his education in the field of the religion to what he belongs to. More so, in our case, the concept of Hindu, being a Hindu. Now, the Guru imparts education after the thread set. They do it at a very early age, 7 years, 9 years. Now, that is a stage where the kid is without any assumption, without any presumption, without any logic. The kid is purely a magic. It knows nothing. It is so virgin and it is so raw. That raw has to be cooked in order to be consumed in the sense. Anything imparted at that stage develops well within the kid. That is where the Vedic education came. They started imparting Vedas so that the boy is able or the girl is able to understand the concepts but more have faith in it than reason. That understanding for the kid at that age comes more on the basis of faith and not on the basis of any logic or reason. That is why they chose a very younger age for the kid to be imparted with Vedic education. Yes, some of those words linger very good. Yes, the faith, concept of faith. I find one interesting comment from Srinivas Tirumala. He writes, Pranams Guruji, Bhakti and religion correlated to faith on supernatural power. People of logical analysis contradict it as fanatism and illusion. Even Supreme Court directives focus on logicality. Srinivas, you should understand such basic things. Since you have commented on judges, it's my duty to correct you. The very aspect of law is based on evidence, logic, and there is jurisprudence. How the judiciary should conduct, how they are supposed to. It's a question of justice. You can't give justice to people on the basis of faith. For justice, when two warring parties are there, the judge is one person who is very innocent because he doesn't know the truth. He has to find the truth. In fact, the warring parties, the plaintiff or the defendant, know the truth. Who is speaking the truth? Definitely one is telling the lie. The very innocent person who is unassuming, without any perception, because he has been given a duty to perform without any passion, with complete detachment. A dispassionate approach has to be there for one to be a good judge. The judge cannot bring in any emotions or feelings. He doesn't bring all those things. The judge has got nothing to do with all that. He just goes merely by evidence. He merely goes by rule of law. Law itself is logic. So definitely you cannot expect the judge. The very role of the judge is to judge. Role of faith is not judgmental. But the very role, because everybody has a role to play in life. He has been given a role, and that role is to judge. And that judgment must be impartial, not a partial judgment. It should be totally impartial. So, he looks at only facts and figures, prima facie, what is placed before him. And the arguments the lawyers have on that. How they argue the case, how they put in their arguments, which argument is more logically convincing, and where is the truth. The judge has to finalize. Judge doesn't know the truth. In fact, the plaintiff or the defendants, they know the truth. So, that being the case, here if you see, the judge has to be very meticulous, very careful. He cannot be careful. He has got a huge responsibility to deliver a judgment. That's why in law they say, justice should not be just delivered, but should also seem to have been delivered. The parties who are fighting the case should wholeheartedly feel that yes, justice has been delivered. Yes, who has to get that has got it in a right way, in a righteous way. So, I don't agree with you. Judges of any court need not focus on faith. They go by only facts and figures and logic. I wanted to correct you. Of course, the judge goes back home. He prays to Lord. Lord, you have given me a duty to perform. I should perform that duty with all sincerity. Today I am going to deliver a judgment. That judgment should be flawless. And I must judge the right person to be awarded. Who should be awarded what? Who should get how much? Or who must be punished? Who must not be punished? All these things. And judges also, please remember, they don't give judgments just like that. Judgments are always reformative in nature. It is not punitive in nature. We think punishment is punitive. No. Punishment is to reform the person. He has to reform. It is reform. He has to reform. He has to reorient his thinking. And where he is wrong, they point out. And for what injustice has been done, they have to deliver a judgment. So in criminal cases, there may be some sort of a punishment. That punishment is only to reform the person. Please remember, that punishment is not going to any way obliterate totally what has been done by the criminal. That always remains. Once you do a criminal act, you are a criminal. Just because you have gone through the punishment doesn't mean that you have not done the act. Of course, you are now a reformed criminal who no longer can be called a criminal because you have already reformed. Probably that way we can look at it. So please correct yourself, Srinivas Tirumala. There is one more comment from one of our good friends, Santosh Tati, who is not only a businessman, a lawyer himself. He writes, logic and analysis are always overruled over a period of time. Religion is beyond reason. This is good. This is very interesting. Yes, sometimes it so happens that at some point of time, it looks that logic and analysis is helping. But subsequently, we have seen court judgment getting changed. Maybe a trial court judgment is once again, after a few years, when it is coming for appeal in High Court or in Supreme Court, it is overruled. The way the lower court judge has judged is not agreed to. Sometimes yes, they agree. Sometimes they don't agree. They say, no, this is not the way to look at it. Because human nature is error can be committed by anybody. So that goes to High Court. High Court may also commit a mistake, then it goes to Supreme Court. Then at Supreme Court level, you have a single judge, then you have a bench. Sometimes they have constitutional bench, 9 judges, 11 judges, 13 judges. They decide on various constitutional points. Okay. That's why we have a team of judges sometimes for important cases. You cannot decide just like that. Yes, we have seen court judgments getting reversed. Probably sometimes what is told in the religion maybe the resultant effect in the court also. Maybe some of the judgments. Some judgments are, yes, they said no at some point of time and now they are saying yes. Because things have changed, the way of looking at things have changed. That is where the previous reasoning what was given is not valid subsequently and a new reasoning comes. When a new reasoning comes, that reasoning also may be overruled. So the reasoning itself becomes very dynamic and it doesn't look like it is static. With times, reasoning also changes. Probably that is what Santosh Tati means, and I appreciate you for that. Then we have another comment. Mahati Gunturu writes, Pranams Guruji, Hari Om, Hare Krishna. The art of wondering and the chance to be wise or linked, a food for thought. See, art of wondering and wisdom. For example, the big rishis and munis, see, our country has got a very rich cultural heritage, traditions. Shastras, Sampradayas, Dharmas. Great saints lived in this country. It's not a normal country. Bangladesh means. To that extent, this country is so age-old. The Hindu religion is very age-old. Of course, it has evolved over a period of time because people are changing, so many things are changing. So, according to that, gurus come, masters come, they tweak some of the things so that still it can be followed. It is not neglected, it is still followed with some slight tweaking according to the present circumstances and the present day world. See, ultimately, you have to live in this world. So, when you live in this world, there must be a sort of satisfaction for everybody that they have contributed something to their own country. What is your contribution? What is your contribution to your country? Many times we feel people don't contribute for themselves, but others have to contribute for them. But what is the contribution you have done for the country? You might have done for the family, you might have done for yourself, you might have done for friends. What is it you have done for the country? Like that. The rishis and munis, they were all very intelligent, not intellectual. I am not talking on intellectuality. I am talking on intelligence. They had supreme intelligence. They knew everything. They knew everything. Please remember, they knew everything, but still they wondered nature. So there was always something beyond the wisdom also, which made them wonder. So the art of wondering in life, under any circumstance, should not be lost. Yes, that is why the art of wondering and the chance to be wise are lived. Wow, Mahati, thank you for your comments. Then we go down. Is there any other more comment on this subject which we can take for a discussion? I'm just going through it. Kindly wait with me. Parvati Susarla says, Hari Om Namaste Guruji. May Lord bless me with unwavering faith for my master. Sweet of you, Parvati. See, faith is something, if you are going to look at me, the way a scientist looks in the laboratory, definitely, Parvati, nothing is going to work. Master is totally unpredictable. If there is a predictability factor in a master, then he's not a master. He's a teacher. Right, honestly. A teacher is always predictable. People love teachers because they give a predictive stance. Whatever they say is the truth, what they are able to see. What they are able to see. That's why teacher teaches. Master goes beyond, he doesn't teach. He just walks with you, he gives you consolation, he says he is always there with you, and when you are in trouble, he is also with you. Do you have the confidence and faith to that extent that the master is with you even at that moment? When you are totally stressed, are you able to remember that the master is holding your hand? See, there was somebody was dreaming. In the dream, so happened. Some scene was coming where his footsteps he could see, and there were some footsteps by the side, some two footsteps was there. Here also two footsteps. Then he asked, then somebody said, no, this is your footstep, and that is Lord's footstep, Bhagavan's footstep. At that time, he is very happy. He is very happy. His things are very good. There is no problem for him in the office or with friends or with others, anybody. He is absolutely happy about it. And he is enjoying life. And so on. Now, next stage comes a stage where he is suffering a lot. He has got disease. He has got so many problems. In office, nothing is working out. At home, domestic, there are a lot of problems. He is not able to handle. At that time, he sees only his footsteps. And the Bhagavan's footstep is missing. Now he asked Bhagavan, what is this process? You are supposed to be with me. And I'm suffering. For nothing. All along I had a lot of faith with you. What happened to that faith? I said, God, I'm suffering. And I'm alone. Then he heard an Akashavani, clairvoyance. Bhagavan said, hey, that is my footstep. Then he asked, where is my footstep? Where am I? I was just carrying you. Then problems are there. You are being carried, but you never realize that you are more absorbed in the problem and the faith is reduced to that extent. You don't feel the presence. To that extent, one has to inject themselves with faith. Injecting themselves with faith, imbibing themselves with faith. If that is there, then I appreciate you, Parvati. You said, that's why you are saying, may Lord bless me with unwavering faith for my master. Faith is somewhere wavering for her. Good. She's asking for unwavering faith. Good, very good. Now, as we go down, anything else? There are a lot of Hari Om Namaskar, and I'm not talking about all that. Ambe Sridhar Guruji, somebody has written. Love is Guru, that's what it means. Then I go down to see any more comments. Thus, we come to the great friend of mine, Dr. Peter Mediator. He's a very absolutely sweet fellow. I know him for quite some time. Very Christian. He lives in US, California. Very. Whether he's well, he's not all right, whether he has some health issues. He's in the late 70s. He will travel all the way from California to Richmond just to see me and be with me for a day. That extent he is partnered with me. So much of love. Let us see what he comments. He writes, Namaskaram Guruji, Hinduism has 1,000 words. Christianity has one. The end point is the same. We can walk both the paths. And there are many other sets. It's our recognizing our desire and faith to reach the end point that will carry us through this life immediately. Stay balanced, kind, and generous. Wonderful comment, Peter. Hinduism has 1,000 goddesses. Yes. Anything you see in Hinduism, it is God. Why? They didn't want you to disrespect anything because everything is the creation of Bhagavan. Everything is the creation of Bhagavan. That's why if you go to a Hindu temple, when you go inside, the deity will be there. You can see the Lord. That is the flesh and blood. The Lord is the Lord. And then when you come around the temple, there will be one tree, and people will be going around the temple. They will say it is Thala Vriksha. For that Sthalam, that is the Vriksha, that is the tree. The tree is nature, probably from the days of the Lord. It's the kind of faith people have. They go around the tree, they offer reverence, respect. Nowadays, people are not having respect or reverence. They don't care. But even they don't care for elders at home. Even not caring for others. Yes, they are also Lord's creation. Lord has got his own reason for creating such people. It's balance. Like he said, it's balance. There, when you come out, inside the temple also, you will have a lot of deities. They will say Vinayaka, Vignaraja. So first pray to him, no obstacles will be there. Like there will be Dhrudastamba, there will be Balipeetam. People will prostrate there. And then they will go inside, see the Lord, they will come around the Lord. Pradakshana. Then they will go to the goddess, etc. Outside, a lot of deities will be there. You will find Sthalavriksha. You will find Punya Tirtha, water. At water time, there will be a story for long back. Indra had taken bath and his sins have gone and he came out and he had some diseases. It's not normal. It is one of the devatas, demigods. He himself was into a lot of problems, even on human speed. Even devatas were in problems. So in order that he came here, he did penance for thousands of years. Why all these Puranas are there? It is just to highlight that Problem is something that exists everywhere with everybody. In the system of nature, right, wrong, good, bad, perfect, imperfect, everything is there. It only matters that which side you are. So, yes, the faith. What if you take bath in that water any time? 48 days you take bath, any diseases that it will be good. You have that kind of a faith. The faith that Lord will cure my disease. My Bhagavan will cure my disease. My Bhagavan will take care of my problems. My Bhagavan is the doer. I am not the doer. If you surrender the doership and just go and take bath, keep taking bath for 2 days, all your things will be taken care of. The problem is lack of faith. When we do something, we do it with empty. When you go to temple, that faith is love. When two lovers meet, what is the kind of love that comes? A kind of love, a kind of emotion, a kind of feeling. Just imagine. That is the kind of feeling you are supposed to have with the Lord. The love. Acharya is great in south of Bangladesh. They say Lord is the only male and we are all females. We want to marry. They danced with the Lord to that extent. Love has perpetuated to that extent. From where it has come? Because of the faith. Intrinsic faith. Today, because of various reasons, our faith is lost. We have none. That is all gone. If that faith is there, yes. See, if you go to Christianity, they will say Jehovah, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. If you go to Islam, they will say, it is Prophet Muhammad, Holy Quran, and Allah. Like that in Hinduism, just say 3 people, 2 people. It's not possible. If you say Harishankara, I will say Ramanuja, that fellow will say Madhva. This temple, that temple, yes, thousands of gods are there, thousands of masters are there. So it was more closer to you. Ultimately, you are a speck in this entire evolution of cosmos. You must be having something which has come from the Bindu, which is there. So, you are having that holy and divine qualities. It is there. See, you have seen sometimes very great smugglers, very great bad people. Still, there will be 10 families crying because that fellow would have supported those 10 families. For those 10 families, you may call him a smuggler, you may call him anything you want, a thief, robber. But for the 10 families, please remember, he is God. He has taken care of them. Unless that divine quality of love or compassion, had it not been there for him, he would not have taken care of those families. Please remember. I am not supporting what he does. But you just see that concept of love is there for him somewhere. That is deep down. It is embedded inside. It is him. It is there for him. Somewhere it is. The only thing is that love is selective and not collective. That love should have been with everybody so that he would not have harmed others. But that love was more partial. It was not impartial. It was not total. So yes, I do agree with you, Peter. Very good comment. Thanks. Now, Satyanarayan says religion is unfathomable and there can't be any cogent arguments possible. It simply has to be exalted and wondered for its virtue. Humble pranams at your lotus. Yes, Satya, that's what you have said is exactly my words or my thoughts repeated as your words. Exactly, exactly. There could not be any project arguments. There could not be logic. People, unfortunately, today, some religious leaders are trying to prove religion through science. There is no testing. There is no testing. Okay. There is no test. Science came for a particular purpose. Science is very useful for the common man. Today, day-to-day life, science is there in everything and everything. Technology, science, mathematics, engineering, all these things are today, biotech, medicine, all these things are very important to today's circumstances. And so all these things are useful. Please remember. You cannot say science is useless. You enjoy TV, that is because of science. You will enjoy fan, that is because of science. You will enjoy so many things in life, it is because of science. Science is making a great contribution to the present day world. We must be appreciative of science. There is no doubt. It is the divinity of the Lord that has resulted in science. It is the blessing of the Lord that has resulted in science. Otherwise, science would not have. But science has limitations. Today, how much they have found, only they can talk. They cannot talk. Something else. Very great physicist, Albert Einstein. I was told that somebody said he's an atheist. Okay. Then in a seminar, another physicist asked, sir, this same theory of relativity, probably we could have also found out. Okay. We are also equally qualified like you. Is it? E equal to mc square, even we were found out. But you see, you have only found out, we were not. Einstein, since he laughed and said, my boy, in the system of nature, everything exists. I must just given a chance to prosper. I paid him. He calls his great invention his chance. Such a great scientist. See the humbleness. Some people without anything they boast. They have so much of ego. I don't compete with such people. I say, namaskar to them. I bow my head to them. I say, you are the best in the world. Let them be satisfied. Such a great scientist. He may be a atheist, but ultimately, he is following the principles of Bhagavad Gita. Such a wonderful prayer. So, yes, unfathomable. With a logical mind, when we look at religion, it will look absurd. Yes, I agree with you, Satya. Thanks for your comment. Then further I go on. That's all. That's the end. So, this is how things are. This is what is today. Religion and science. Don't bring in science into religion. Don't try to reason. Just wondering. Don't lose the art of wonder. You've seen kids when they are taken to airport or railway station, they will be looking aghast at the trains and the lights. Even when we go, we look. Don't you? That's a moment where you don't have ego. To wonder, one should not have ego. If a person has ego, he cannot wonder. I know some people, they are all knowledgeable, but they have a lot of ego. They are not able to wonder in life. They have created enough problems for themselves and for others in the family also. What is it people are going to achieve out of it? Nothing. That is why one should be happy with. Unless ego is not there, one cannot be happy. Somewhere it will start hurting. Initially, pausing over may look nice, but at some point of time, Bhagavan will show how big he is and how much his ego is. He cannot compete with it. It's the book. It's always good to be normal. It's always good to be simple. You might have known everything. But most of the time we have to demonstrate our knowledge. You are demonstrating your knowledge just for encomiums and praises. Not that you wanted to really convey some message to people so that they are able to catch the message and reform themselves. Is it not? God bless you all. Thank you very much.